the unseen heroes of college football, unveiling the top 15 offensive lines of 2025. Imagine a football game where the quarterback has all the time in the world to throw, and running backs glide through gaping holes like they're on a Sunday stroll. Sounds like a fantasy, right? But here's the reality. It's all thanks to the unsung heroes of the gridiron, the offensive line. And this season, a few teams are rewriting the playbook on dominance up front. But here's where it gets controversial. Which teams truly deserve the title of having the best offensive lines in college football? Let's dive into the trenches and find out why the offensive line is the heartbeat of any offense. Before we crown the kings of the O-line, let's address the elephant in the room. Why does the offensive line matter so much? Simply put, without a solid offensive line, even the most talented quarterback or running back is just a sitting duck. A great offensive line doesn't just protect, it creates opportunities. And this is the part most people miss. The metrics that define greatness in this position go far beyond just preventing sacks. We're talking sack rates, pressures allowed, yards before contact, and even strength of schedule. These are the numbers that separate the good from the great. The methodology. What makes a line elite? For our rankings, we didn't just watch game tape, though we did plenty of that. We crunched the numbers, analyzing metrics like sack rate, pressures allowed per dropback, percent of plays resulting in negative yards, and EPA, expected points added per rush attempt. If you think we missed a metric, let's hear it in the comments. We're all ears. Now, let's meet the teams that are setting the standard for offensive line play in 2025. 1. Oregon, the unstoppable force. Record, 4-0. AP rank, number 6. Stats, 523.8 yards per game, 8.09 yards per play, 0.38 EPA play. Oregon's offensive line is a juggernaut, with NFL-caliber talent like junior center Iapani Laululu and fifth-year tackle Isaiah World. The Ducks have allowed 0 sacks in 118 dropbacks. But here's the kicker. They've gained 75% of all possible yards, a testament to their dominance. Is Oregon's schedule tough enough to warrant the top spot? Some might argue no, but the numbers don't lie. 2. Ohio State, the efficient machine. Record, 3-0. AP rank, number 1. Stats, 475.3 yards per game, 7.79 yards per play, 0.31 EPA play. Ohio State's offensive line is a well-oiled machine, ranking number 5 in sack rate and number 2 in pressure rate. But here's the controversial part. Despite their efficiency, they've played one fewer game than Oregon. Does that make them less deserving of the top spot? You decide. 3. Indiana, the silent assassins. Record, 4-0. AP rank number 11. Stats, 588.5 yards per game, 7.95 yards per play, 0.38 EPA play. Indiana's offensive line has flown under the radar, but their stats speak volumes. They rank number 1. 1 in fewest negative plays and yards per designed run. The return of tackle Khalil Benson has been a game changer. But is their schedule strong enough to keep them in the top 3? That's up for debate. 4. Florida State, the physical rebirth. Record, 3-0. AP rank number 8. Stats, 628.7 yards per game, 8.9 yards per play, 0.52 EPA play. Florida State's offensive line has undergone a complete transformation, thanks to transfers like Micah Pettis and Gunnar Hansen. They're no. 1 in EPA rush. But here's the question. Can they sustain this level of play against tougher opponents? 5. USC, the old school approach. Record, 4-0. AP rank, number 21. Stats, 583.8 yards per game, 9.19 yards per play, 0.50 EPA play. USC is proving that program development still works. With no transfers in their starting lineup, the Trojans have allowed 0 sacks. But as their schedule toughens, will their lack of transfer talent become a weakness? The rest of the best, from Georgia Tech's young and physical line to Vanderbilt's overhaul, each team on this list brings something unique to the table. But here's the real question. Which of these lines will still be standing tall by season's end? And more importantly, did we miss anyone? Let us know in the comments. We're ready for the debate.